morning, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to talking about the way forward for 1G optic and AMS-IX with the new Juniper MX10000 platform. So, well, long story short, we think 1G LR is the way to go, right? And you might wondering why, well, it's 2023 and why I'm still talking about 1G. I should be talking about 4G, 8G. But basically, if you look at the number, the majority of our services are still on 10 gig and 100 gig. So it is still our main focus. There's a reason that not everybody driving a huge truck going to around, right? So as you can see, this is the optics, 1G optic and 10G optic. We are using the AMS-IX, and that's my hand for side comparison. See how the form factor has decreased over the year. Right? So let's talk a little bit about the new hardware. This is Juniper LC9600 flagship model from Juniper. That's what we're going to use. And the most important thing that this model can offer is now we have option to do 1G breakout, either it's 2x 1G LR4 or 4x 1G LR. I mean, well, I'm showing Juniper over here because that's what we're going to put on our platform, but any major vendor which support QSFP DD standard, the Nokia, Cisco, Arista, will give you the same option with 1G breakout, right? And this will give us like more density per unit, as you can see over here. So a little bit about the criteria of us for choosing the 1G optic. Well, it's very simple, right? Because we're operating within the data center. So the range about 10 kilometers is enough for us. And I think the most important thing is it needs to be affordable because we are running an active and backup switches, so we have to double our number of optic on AMS-IX side. So for every single connection, incoming connection from our customer, right, we need to provide 2 ports on our side. So affordability is very important for us. So basically, after looking at all the standard, then there's basically 2 options for us going forward. 1G LR4, of course, is a staple standard. People has been using it in the industry starting from 2010, 2011 already. So it is to stay. But the upcoming standard 1G LR, it is what we think is the way forward because it's given more density. As you can see over here, per modules, LR4 breakout only give us 48 ports, whereas with the 1G LR, we have 96 ports. Yeah, so it's just double the density. So 1G LR, this is the way. You know? This is the way. However, there is a caveat for this. Because if we move on to use 1G LR, then it's not compatible with our customer existing connection because they're using LR4. It's like, okay, well, we agree to converse in English at this moment, right? So everybody understand what I say. Mà bây giờ tôi nói tiếng Việt thì các bạn khó hiểu đúng không? Yes. So does anybody understand what I say? No, it's just like that with the LR4 and LR. So it goes both ways. So this is a message from AMS-IX to our member. We want to move forward with LR, but you need to do it with us as well. I mean, yeah, it's not compatible. I mean, look at this. And then if I give a nice idea for this year Halloween costume, just feel free to use it. So, well, and we also have to talk about the support for our 4 at this moment. So maybe somebody in the audience would say, hey, why don't you just use 4x 1G LR4? The bandwidth is enough, right? And the reason it doesn't exist. Otherwise, it would be a perfect solution for us and for our member because we don't have to change anything and we still have the same density. But it just doesn't exist. Because for QSFP DD, they only support 8 electrical lane. And if you want to put it like 4 times 100G LR4, you need 16. It's not compatible. It doesn't exist. So then the next question is, would AMS-IX stop supporting LR4 completely? And the answer is absolutely no. We need to, like, for the Juniper migration, we need to support our member, the existing connection for member, which is LR4. So we actually order a little bit more, a little bit extra, because we only can use half of the capacity, right? But in the long run, we would like our member support in order to move over to 100G LR. And what does it mean for our members? What is the benefit potentially for our member is because if we can pack more ports on our switches, we don't really need to invest extra in the long run, yeah, for the new models also. And then that saving might come back into, like, say, into our balance, and potentially to keep the port price, 1G port price, low, and we can, like, decrease it in the future. Well, that would mean that, like, we order less from Juniper, but hey, we need to use full capacity, right? That's only fair. So yeah, we want you to migrate to 1G LR with us. That's the messages. And that concludes my my talk. And if you have any question, just keep me offline, because I think we are a little bit running out of time, right? Oh, do we still have time for question? No? Okay. Then that's it.